Talent is the biggest excuse on YouTube and the most dangerous lie because it sounds reasonable. It lets you explain why other people are winning while you're not. They're just more entertaining. They're naturally good on camera. They've got something I don't. But if you actually study how channels grow, that idea falls apart extremely fast. Growth on YouTube isn't built on talent, it's built on skill you can learn, systems you can repeat, and mistakes you can fix. And here's the reality: most successful creators were bad when they started. Awkward delivery, a weak thumbnail, a slow pacing, unclear ideas. The difference is they didn't stop. They improved, and improvement compounds and faster than talent ever could. So let's define what people call talent. Usually it's confidence on camera, the storytelling ability, and engaging delivery. None of those are fixed traits, they're trained. Confidence comes from repetition, storytelling comes from structure, and delivery comes from awareness and practice. You're not missing talent, you're missing reps. And here's a story that I have to say. A creator records his first 10 videos. Low energy, stiff, uncomfortable. And by video 30, he sounds natural. And by video 100, he sounds confident. The same person, and the talent didn't appear, it was built. And here's where people actually lose: they focus on the wrong things. They think growth comes from being charismatic or having a perfect personality. It doesn't. It comes from understanding what makes people click and what makes people stay. That means your real job is not being talented. It's to be effective. And let's break that down. There are four core skills that drive growth: ideas, thumbnails, titles, and retention. And that's it. If you improve these, your channel grows. If you ignore them, it doesn't matter how talented you are. Start with ideas. A weak idea kills a video before it even exists. And you could be the most entertaining person in the world, but if nobody cares about the topic, it won't perform. Strong ideas create built-in interest, and they can make people curious. And you can learn this by studying what already works. Next is your thumbnails. This is not art, it's psychology. Clarity, contrast, emotion, these are learnable. You don't need talent, you need awareness. Look at top performing videos in your niche. What do they have in common? Bigger subjects, simpler design, clearer messages. You can replicate that. Titles work the same way. You don't need to be a genuine writer. You need to be clear and specific, though. Saving money is vague. And how I cut my expenses in half in 30 days is compelling. That's not talent, that's just structure. Let's talk about your retention too, because this is where people think talent matters most. I'm just not entertaining enough. And no, you're probably just not structuring your videos correctly. Retention comes from pacing, the clarity, the curiosity. Cut boring parts, get to the point faster, add open loops, show your progress. These are techniques, they're not talents. A creator trims his videos. He removes the filler and adds stronger hooks. The retention improves. Viewers, they increase. And the same personality, but it's a better structure. And here's how a big mindset shift: your personality is already enough. You don't need to become someone else. You need to become a clearer version of yourself. Trying to imitate other creators usually backfires. It's being forced, and viewers can tell. Instead, focus on communication. Say things clearly, get to the point, show your perspective, and that's what builds connection, not some fake version of talent. Another myth: you need expensive gear. You're looking at me right now through a $200 webcam and a $400 microphone. You don't you need the clear audio and decent lighting are enough to start. Plenty of channels grow using basic setups. Gear can improve quality, but it won't fix weak ideas or poor structure. And this is a story too. A creator upgrades his camera. There's no change in views, and then he improves his thumbnail and his hooks. His views increase. The difference wasn't in the equipment; it was the execution and consistency. The real operator. Talent might give someone a head start, but consistency determines who wins long term. If you upload regularly and improve each time, you will pass people who rely on natural abilities but don't put it to work. And the truth is, most people quit before they get good, not because they lack talent, but because they don't see immediate results. YouTube is delayed feedback, and the effort you put in today might not show results for weeks or months. If you stop early, you never reach the point where things start working. Another key factor too is the learning speed. If you treat every video as feedback, you improve faster. Look at your analytics. Where do people drop off? Which video gets clicks? Use the information. Growth becomes predictable when you learn from your own data. And let's address your confidence too, because it's a big one. People think confidence comes first, and it doesn't. It comes after you've done something enough times that it just feels normal. The first video will feel awkward, and that's part of the process. Just push through it, okay? You can do this. I did it. You can do it. And here's another story too. I want to make sure you learn from other people's mistakes and other ways to build your channel. A creator hates hearing his own voice. He keeps uploading anyways, and after 20 videos, it feels normal. And after 50, he doesn't even think about it. Confidence wasn't required, it was developed. Another overlooked skill too is decision making. Don't overthink every detail. Making a decision. Upload, learn, adjust. Speed matters, and the faster you iterate, the faster you improve. And let's talk about comparison too, because it destroys momentum. If you compare your early videos to someone else's 500th video, you'll feel behind. But that comparison is flawed. You're not at the same stage. Focus on your own progression and the systems over motivation. If you rely on feeling inspired, you'll be inconsistent. Build a system idea generation, filming, editing, upload, repeat it. Consistency creates results. And here's the bottom line. You don't need talent to grow on YouTube. You need skills, and skills can be learned. You need consistency, and that can be built. And you need patience. And that comes from understanding the process, because the people who succeed aren't the most talented. They're the ones who stayed long enough to get good. And that's something you can control. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe. I would love to see you more on the channel, and I'd love to hear you down in the comments. I'm always trying to reply to everybody that I possibly can. Also, enjoy this video to the right. It can also help you on your journey as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.